Third. All right. This is your homework for Thursday. It seems very long, but it's not. Believe me, it's not that bad. So what you have to do, I'll just give you a rundown. You have to watch two videos. One video is about 추석, and then one video is about 설날. Okay? And I'll just prepare a mini quiz on Thursday. So right when you guys log on, I'll send you a Google form. You just complete it, and it's mostly gonna be in English, maybe a little bit Korean, don't know. But also read the textbook pages because it's a very good study guide for the quiz. It's all about 설날 and 추석. The words are there and everything. Trust me, it's not as bad as you think. And there's also the vocab page in the small book, which you guys already did, so that's very easy. But overall, um, I'm justifying that this is not a lot. It seems a lot on paper, but when you watch all the videos and stuff, very basic, repetitive. All right, so that's your homework. Just memorize that, get that down. Okay. So now I am going to transition over to our first grammar portion, which is Momo noun plus te. So that's basically like when or during. Yes, I guess you have to just watch the guide in order to understand what I mean. Okay, so hold on. Can everyone see this? Can everyone see like the video? Yes, no? Okay. I want to play it and yeah, we'll start going over after.
여러분 안녕하세요. 자, 오늘은 때 이렇게 봅시다. 때 뭐냐면은 때 means 뭐 time 그런 말이에요. time. You know the word time. time 시간 그래서 시간. 근데 때는요. 때 we cannot use 때 just by itself. 그건 아니고요. We use 때 after a noun or 뭐 in this structure. 그래서 뭐 for example 뭐 고등학교 고등학교가 뭐예요? high school 그렇죠? 고등학교 때 뭐 something something이면 저는 고등학교 때 뭐 공부를 열심히 했어요. 저는 고등학교 때 at the time of my high school days when I was in high school 공부를 잘 했어요. 그럴 수 있죠. 예. 그래서 you specify a certain time related to this noun 그렇게 해요. 뭐 그러면 또 뭐 저기 또 뭐가 있죠? 10살 그럼 뭐 10살 그럼 10 years old 그렇죠. 뭐 10살 때 저는 10살 때 뭐 이사를 했어요. I moved. 저는 10살 때 뭐 미국으로 뭐 이사를 했어요. 뭐 이렇게 할 수도 있죠. 그러면 뭐 at the time of this noun 이렇게 할 수 있죠. 그다음에 시험 뭐예요? 시험. 그럼 테스트 그렇죠. 저는 시험 때는 스트레스가 너무 많아요. 이렇게 할 수 있죠. 그래서 때는 at the time of this noun 이렇게 되는 거야. 시험 때 이렇게. 그런데 고등학교 10살 시험 그거는 그냥 just regular nouns 그렇죠. 근데 there are some nouns inherently mean like time expression like 오늘 그런 말이에요. 오늘 뭐 어제 요거는 time이잖아. 그러면은 그냥 just 오늘 저는 바빠요. 어제 저는 어디 그러면 되죠. 오늘 때 이런 말은 안 돼요. 오늘 때 이런 말은 안 돼. 예. 오늘 뭐 내일 뭐 올해 이런 거 있죠. 이런 거는 때는 안 돼. just regular nouns. 또 뭐가 있죠? 봄 뭐예요? spring 여름 summer 가을 겨울 이것도 마찬가지로 time expression 그렇잖아요. 그러면 봄 때, 여름 때, 가을 때 뭐 some people maybe 뭐 근데 it's wrong. Actually it's wrong. Some Korean people I think I heard some people 봄 때, 여름 때 근데 이상하네요. It sounds weird. 그래서 if a noun inherently mean 뭐 time 뭐 어떤 certain time 그러면 we don't use that 이렇게 돼요. 예. Okay, this is one usage of that 이렇게 하고요. 그 다음에 when I do something, 뭐 when I 뭐 이렇게 할 때 이제 여기 이제 verb we can use that related to certain action or state, 그러니까 verbs or adjectives 그렇게 이제 할 수가 있는데 뭐 이런 거야. When I study, 그러니까 at the time that I study, 그러면 공부하다 그러죠. 공부하다. 그러면은 저는 공부하다 그러니까 공부할 때 저는 공부할 때 뭐 하냐? 음악을 들어요. 뭐라고 한다든지 저는 공부할 때 뭐 스트레스가 많아요. 뭐 이렇게 할 수가 있죠. 또 to be boring 그건 뭐냐? boring. 심심하다 그래. 심심하다. 심심하다는 adjective죠. adjective. 근데 when you are bored 너는 심심할 때 뭐 하세요? 여러분 심심할 때 뭐 하세요? 저는 심심할 때 뭐 게임을 해요. 저는 심심할 때 영화를 봐요. 저는 심심할 때 뭐 할 수 있죠? 그래서 을 때 그러면은 at the time when you do something, at the time when you are in this kind of state 이렇게 할 수가 있죠. to be young 그럼 뭐냐? to be young 뭐 어리다라는 말이 있어. 어리다. When I was young 이렇게 할 수 있거든요. When I was young 그러면은 어리다, 어릴 때 is possible. When I was young 그러니까 어렸어요. 어렸을 때 저는 어렸을 때 한국에서 살았어요. 저는 어렸을 때 뭐 운동을 잘 했어요. 저는 어렸을 때 뭐 피아노를 배웠어요. 이렇게 할 수 있죠. 그래서 when I was young 요거 뭐 either way is fine. We generally use this form 어렸을 때. So when I was young 제가 어렸을 때 이렇게 we conventionally use this phrase often 그렇게 써요. 괜찮아요? So far so good. 예. 그러면 when I was doing something, when it is something. 아마 you may remember this form. 으면 기억하세요? 으면. when 이렇게 kind of similar 그렇단 말이야. 예, 으면. 그럼 what's the difference? 좀 다른데 뭐 으면은 원래 when or if의 뜻이 있거든요. 을 때는 그냥 just specific time, 그냥 just time. 으면은 if this kind of thing happens, 뭐 겨울이 되다, 그러면 to become 뭐 winter 그렇죠. 그래서 겨울이 되면 추워요. 이 아이오와 시티는 저는 지금 아이오와 시티에 살아요. 근데 아이오와 시티는 겨울이 되면 아주 추워요. 이렇게. 그러면 뭐 when it comes to 뭐 this season, 뭐 winter 아니면은 if 뭐 이렇게 약간 이 컨디셔널 의미가 있죠. 그 다음에 이거는 kind of 뭐라 그럴까 logical relationship 그렇잖아요. 예. 그럴 때는 으면을 써요. 으면을 쓰는 게 more appropriate. 겨울이 될 때 추워요. It makes sense but sounds a little unnatural 그래요. 예. 그래서 을 때는 그냥 just specific time 그리고 예. when something happens. So if you imagine a situation, if this kind of thing happens, when it happens. 내일 만나면 선물을 줄 거야. 이렇게 내일 만나면서 when I meet my friends tomorrow, when 내일 만날 때 선물을 줄 거야. 뭐 not completely wrong, but 으면 has a little bit of conditional meaning and some logical relationship. 그럼 으면 is more natural. Otherwise, 뭐 을 때 is okay too. 그렇거든요. 예. 오케이, 그러면은 교과서를 보고 더 많이 연습을 해봅시다. 감사합니다.
Okay. Um, so we just went over that part of the grammar, and now we're going to go over that part in any questions so far, just regarding anything? No? Okay. Um, let's do this. Okay. Okay. So this conjugation is very on the simpler side because this one is just a noun plus that. So when it is like when 점심 뭘 먹었어요? 햄버거를 먹었어요. Okay? 방학 때 뭘 했어요? 숙제를 했어요. Does that make sense to everyone? Is that everyone trying to follow? Does that make sense? Okay. So it's like when at that moment when you eat lunch, at the moment you're on vacation, what do you do? Like when you're on vacation, when you're eating lunch, I eat hamburgers. I do homework. Okay. And this is when you use a verb. If you use a verb plus 을 때, 숙제하다, 숙제할 때, 뭘 들었어요? Uh, Eden, do you want to read the second sentence?
밥 먹을 때 뭘 했어요?
What does that mean in
What
English?
did you do when you ate rice?
Yes. Well, when you 밥 먹다 also means just to like just to eat. So when you eat, what do you like? What do you do when you eat? What do you do when you like? What do you listen to when you do homework? Um, anyone confused on that? Aaron, are you trying to follow?
I think I get it so far.
Okay, because this is like we're getting really basic here. So thank you for holding on. Oh, Eden, you're unmuted by the way. Are you still saying?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, cool. Okay, so in this case we have the A speaker and the B speaker. So how about we have Simon do A, Ryan do B. Let's do that. So Simon read part A right here.
Part A.
Yeah.
섭외
No. Where my cursor is,
oh.
all the way up top.
토마스가 언제
왔어.
왔어요?
What does that mean?
Tomatoes or something?
Thomas is Thomas. Look in the
Oh.
picture. It's talking about 언제 왔냐고. 언제. What does
When
언제
is
mean?
he coming home or something?
Well, they didn't specify, but let's just say that to be very vague, let's say when is Thomas coming? I guess.
Yes.
Or when actually it's past tense, 왔어요. So it's when did Thomas come or arrive? Okay? Ryan,
Okay.
answer would be 내가
내가 텔레비전을 볼때 왔어요.
okay. Good. What does that mean in English? 내가 텔레비전을 볼 때 왔어요. It's answering the A question. So what does it mean?
I came when
It's not I came. Remember, the first question is asking when did Thomas arrive or when did Thomas come or when he came. So what's B? What's B trying to say?
he came when they were watching television.
내가. What does 내가 mean?
Isn't it I?
Yeah. So it's not he came when they were watching television. It's he came when I was watching television.
Oh.
내가 is modifying. You see, the subject of the sentence is I. Okay, just keep that in mind. You got the general, you got the gist of it. Just know your like your I guess your pronouns and stuff. Okay, number one. 세배할 때 뭘 입어요? Who wants to answer? Leon, you want to try?
세배할 때 한복을 입어요.
Okay. See if that's right. 세배할 때 한복을 입어요. Yep, that's perfect, perfect. Okay. Aaron, how about you answer? How about you do number 2A? Just read it.
언제 젓가락을 사용해요?
Okay, 언제 means when. 젓가락 is chopsticks. 사용하다 is to use. So it's asking you, when do you use chopsticks? So Aaron, what would you say when you look at the picture for B? What would you answer in English?
When I eat noodles.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Noodles is 면. What is eat in Korean? What is to eat?
먹다.
Okay. And okay. So how about you use part of the sentence right here as your answer, but remember, you're also trying to say that you use it when you eat noodles. So do you think you can form a sentence? You want to try?
How do I start it?
That's the thing. So think about it this way. So when I asked you when do you use chopsticks, you said when I eat noodles. Okay. 뭐뭐 때 means when. Does that make sense? So you can start off with this 뭐뭐 때 with eating noodles, and then saying that you use chopsticks at the end. Does that make sense? Is that clarifying anything? Start off with eating noodles first.
먹으면.
So don't use umyan, okay? How about I annotate it to make it to simplify? See if this works. Okay. So we have 면, we have 먹다, and then we have 사용하다. Okay. So you want to answer, I use chopsticks when I eat noodles, right? That makes sense, Aaron? I
Yeah.
want you to answer in Korean like this. When I eat noodles, I use chopsticks. Now, grammatically, it doesn't make sense, but this is how you would format it in Korean, okay? So, what is when I eat noodles in Korean? Or at least, what's noodles?
면.
Okay. So, what is to eat?
먹다.
Okay. What is chopsticks?
젓가락을.
젓가락. Yep. And then what's to use? To use.
사용해요.
사용하다. Okay. So this is the end portion of the sentence. This is the restatement of the question, correct? Okay. So you don't need anything after this, but conjugate this. If 보다 plus if that's the case, this has a 받침. So what would you change this to? You need to add 대, but how would you do that? If you need reference, I would go to page 71 in your textbook or in your big book. Leon, I want Aaron to answer this one. I know this. We need to take time to learn. It's okay, man. This is how we learn. So, Aaron, the only thing that we have to do now is we have the whole sentence. It's just that we have to conjugate this. That's it. So just conjugate 먹다, and then we should be good.
먹되
What'd you say?
먹되
No. Because okay, let me give you. 씹는 경우 that would be the x. Okay, so I think this should help you with this one.
먹을 때
Okay, good. So this is your sentence, your final sentence. 면 먹을 때 젓가락을 사용한다.
Okay.
A little bit confusing, but I'm sure if you go back to this, it'll make sense. Hold up. Let me see if I can. Let's put it out this side now. I got it. Okay. 먹을 때 젓가락을 사용해. Wait. Almost same thing. Okay. Third question. 땀이 날 때 어떻게 해요? How about let's get Ryan to answer this one. So it's asking you when you sweat, what do you do? What do you do when you sweat? So you should start off by restating the question. When you what?
So 땀이 날 때
Okay, keep going. Are you stuck on vocabulary? Here, hold on. 땀이 날 때. 얼굴을 sorry. I think I spelled this wrong by accident, but sorry about it. But you get the gist. It's to clean. To clean your face or to wash your face. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So hold on. Okay, so we have other stuff that we can get to later, but since it's 8:55 already, I already sent you guys the homework. You guys got it right. So I think it's best that we just stopped here. I know it was a little bit slow the second lesson, but at least you started learning the grammar and everything. Well, we'll touch base on that next week. All right. So does anyone have questions on the homework or anything? And Aaron, I'll get in touch with you soon. Okay. So If you guys have no other questions, we will end the Zoom. Okay? So I will see you Thursday. Please finish all your homework and we'll have a quiz. All right? See you guys. See you
Bye.
Thursday.